remarkable, very noticeable, exceptional. She made a remarkable achievement in her studies. Clot, a thickened mass, especially of blood. The cut stopped bleeding because a clot formed. Prior, existing or coming before in time, order, or importance. He had a prior commitment and couldn't attend the party. Integrate, combine or merge into a whole. We need to integrate these ideas into our plan. Exemplify, serve as a typical example of. Illustrate, his actions exemplify true bravery. Herdsman, a person who tends and rears cattle or other animals. The herdsman guided the cattle to the pasture. Formulation, the action of devising or creating something. The formulation of the plan took several hours. Exploratory, serving to explore or investigate. They conducted exploratory research before starting the project. Pasture, grassy land for animals to graze on. The cows grazed in the lush pasture. Nutrient, something that helps living things grow. Fruits and vegetables are rich in nutrients. Plow, a tool used for farming. The farmer used a plow to till the soil. Patriotic, loving and supporting one's country. She displayed her patriotic spirit by joining the military. Scrub, rub hard in order to clean. She scrubbed the floor until it gleamed. Formality, the rigid observance of rules of convention or etiquette. The ceremony was conducted with great formality. Perquisite, a special benefit from a job. As a manager, he enjoys certain perquisites such as a company car. Heighten, make or become more intense. The contrast in colors will heighten the impact of the painting. Assimilation, understanding and absorbing information. Language assimilation is easier for young children. Necessity, the fact of being required or indispensable. Water is a necessity for life. Disposable, intended to be thrown away after use. We bought disposable plates for the picnic. Ingenuity, the quality of being clever, original, and inventive. His ingenuity in solving problems impressed everyone. Simplicity, the quality or condition of being easy to understand or do. The simplicity of her explanation made it easy to comprehend. Luxuriant, rich and profuse in growth, lush. The rainforest is known for its luxuriant vegetation. Consequential, following as a result or effect. The loss of the key player had consequential effects on the team. Scar, clean or brighten the surface of something by rubbing it hard. She scoured the pots until they shone. Seasonal, occurring at or dependent on a particular season. Seasonal fruits are fresher and tastier. Murky, dark and gloomy, especially due to thick mist. The murky water made it difficult to see the bottom of the lake. Melatonin. A hormone that regulates sleep and wakefulness. Melatonin levels increase in the evening to induce sleep. Cue. A signal for someone to do something. His yawn was a cue for the end of the meeting. Thermal. Relating to heat. The thermal energy warmed the room. Revolution. A big change in government or society. The revolution brought significant political changes. ID card. A card with identifying data, used as proof of identity. You need to carry your ID card with you at all times. Romance. A feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. They enjoyed romantic evening by the fireplace. Currently. At the present time. Now. Currently. I am studying for my exams. Inferential. Involving or relating to inference. His conclusion was inferential, based on the evidence provided. Persist. To continue despite challenges. She persisted in her efforts to learn the piano. Minimum. The smallest amount needed. There is a minimum age requirement for this job. Output. The amount of something produced by a person, machine, or industry. The factory increased its output to meet demand. Stash. Store something safely and secretly in a specified place. He stashed his savings under the mattress. Species. A group of similar living things. There are many different species of birds. Subtle. Delicate or precise as to be difficult to analyze or describe. She made a subtle change to the recipe, but it made all the difference. Competent. Able to do something well. She is a competent swimmer. Select. Carefully choose as being the best or most suitable. He will select the winner of the competition. Loose. Not firmly or tightly fixed in place. The loose screw needed to be tightened. Available. Able to be used or obtained. Is the book available at the library? Illustration. A picture or diagram that helps make something clear or attractive. The book includes colorful illustrations to help children understand the story. Slice. To cut something into thin, flat pieces. She sliced the bread for sandwiches. Waterfront. The land along the edge of a body of water. The restaurant had a beautiful view of the waterfront. Generic. Not specific. General. The store sells generic brands of cereal. Cricket. A sport played with a bat and ball. They played cricket in the park on Sundays. Exhale. To breathe out air from the lungs. He took a deep breath and slowly exhaled. Creation. The act of making something new. The artist's creation was admired by many. Corporate. Relating to a large company or group. The corporate headquarters is located in the city center. Swell. to become larger and rounder, often because of an injury or an illness. Her ankle began to swell after she twisted it. Synthesis. The combining of different things to make a whole. The synthesis of art and science is evident in his work. Excreta. Waste matter discharged from the body. The toilet is designed to dispose of human excreta hygienically. Decapitate. To cut off the head of someone or something. The guillotine was used to decapitate criminals during the French Revolution. Pepper. A spicy powder made from dried peppercorns. She sprinkled pepper on her salad for extra flavor. Groan. A deep, inarticulate sound conveying pain, despair, pleasure, etc. He let out a groan as he lifted the heavy box. Diminish. To make or become less. The number of students attending the school began to diminish. Naive. Showing a lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment. She had a naive belief in the goodness of people. Upset. To make someone worried, unhappy, or angry. Losing the game upset him greatly. Appeal. To attract or interest someone. The movie's emotional appeal moved the audience to tears. Consumption. The using up of a resource. The consumption of electricity in the summer increases due to air conditioning. Caution. Care taken to avoid danger or mistakes. He approached the edge of the cliff with caution. Average. A typical amount, rate, degree, etc. The average temperature in July is around 30 degrees Celsius. Blonde. A person with fair or pale yellow hair. She dyed her hair blonde for the summer. Burst. Break open or apart suddenly and violently. The balloon burst with a loud noise. Ecology. Studying how living things interact with their surroundings. Ecology teaches us how animals and plants depend on each other for survival. Profession. A job that requires training and qualifications. Being a doctor is a respected profession. For instance. As an example. Some animals, for instance, rabbits, hibernate during the winter. Transit. Moving from one place to another. The transit of goods through the port increased trade. Medieval. Relating to the Middle Ages. The medieval castle was built over 500 years ago. Behave. To act or conduct oneself in a specified way. He was told to behave himself during the class trip. Devastating. Causing severe shock, distress, or grief. The earthquake had a devastating effect on the region. Dredge. To remove mud and debris from waterways. The canal was dredged to allow larger ships to pass through.
Daily Chat English, your English learning companion.